Flip to page 10. Okay. So remember what we said. No person shall give or accept any fee or thing of value for the referral of settlement fees. So let's kind of walk through this. And actually another way to say it, look at the top of the page 10, the italics, that last sentence there. Any referral, maybe say it another way. Any referral of a settlement service is not a compensable service. So in other words, you can't get paid for referring business. Now, remember, letter B up there, that's where we have the definition of what is a referral. But look at some exceptions that are out there. Look at letter C. You can refer your own employees can refer business this way, and you can actually pay them for those referrals. So there's an exception for your employees. Maybe you have folks in the teller line that they're not directly involved in the mortgage side of things. But if the financial institution wants to give an incentive to tellers to drive up business, that's actually okay. And that's what it's getting at under letter C. But look at letter D. D takes it to the next step and said, oh yeah, but keep in mind, this does not extend to your affiliates. So you cannot, as a financial institution, pay an affiliated title company or something along those lines in exchange for referrals. So keep in mind, you're automatically going to be higher risk if you have an affiliated company, because that implies that there is this agreement or understanding that we were talking about before. Go ahead and flip to the next page. Letter E at the top, gifts and promotional activity. They are considered a thing of value. So if you are referring any kind of business, or if you're sending a referral for a settlement service, any kind of gift in exchange or any kind of promotional activity that you're providing in exchange from a referral source, that is considered a thing of value, and you have to be extra careful here. So there's no exception for low value business. So in other words, there's no de minimis exception here. So no matter how small this little trinket is, it's still considered a thing of value. Now, look at number 2. So this is taken out of that FAQ that I mentioned from back in 2020. And they did give us a little bit of guidance on, okay, what can we do? And it says, okay, so gifts and promotional activity, it is allowed if it's just normal promotional or educational activity. So in other words, it's not conditioned upon referral or any kind of business, all right? So it's generally available. It's not conditions. It's not in exchange for anything. And then look at letter B. It doesn't involve defraying expenses for that referral source. So if they have something that they need to pay, maybe it's continuing education and they have to pay for that. You can't provide them that, you can't defer that expense for them, okay? Now, look at there's some questions, 1 and 2 in the middle of page 11 here. And is the activity targeted narrowly? These are the questions they're going to ask. So if you have this kind of promotional activity or some kind of arrangement, they're going to look and say, okay, is this targeted towards ongoing business? And if it is, that's going to be a red flag. Is it routinely provided in exchange for a referral? If that's the case, then you're going to have some problem. Really, what I would write down here in this section is, so what is the gift that's being provided, or what is that promotional activity? Who is it going to, and why? Okay. All of those things should be documented anytime there's a gift or some kind of promotion going on. What is the gift? What is the value of it? Who is it going to? And why are they receiving it versus anybody else in the universe? And that could help you kind of nail down whether or not you have a RESPA Section 8 problem.